I am going to show you a list of 5 of the best underrated classes that are amazing but players don't use them anymore, and we're starting right now. This is the second part of the video that was published weeks ago, which had a great feedback. That's why I am making one more on this topic because you guys liked it. The first class on the list is a class dedicated to kill a certain type of enemies. Did you guess it? It is the Dragon Slayer General. This class is an upgraded version of the normal Dragon Slayer class. In contrast to the basic Dragon Slayer, the General can use his skills on non-dragon tagged enemies, but all of his skills have bonus effects when you use them on dragons, which include DOT, damage increase and mana regeneration. None of these skills have AoE, which makes it a bad class for farming. His power can be best seen during soloing, as the class is mainly based around soloing skills. This makes it for his damage resistance and healing. If you want to get the Dragon Slayer General, you have to join Dragon Town and accept the quest from Galanot. To complete it, you have to kill the enemies in this area. Once you do it 75 times, you will have enough items to get it from his shop. Next on the list is one of the best easy to get farming classes in the game. It is the Scarlet Sorceress. This class is very good because it has good AoE skills that hit up to 3 enemies. Another good side is the fact that all of these skills have a low cooldown, which means that you will be able to clear rooms very fast compared to other classes. As for soloing, the Scarlet Sorceress has all of the necessary tools like haste bonus, a damage resistance, a healing, but because you need some time to stack your buffs at the start of the fights, you will not deal as much damage as you will once you get your boosts stacked up. But the best thing to use this class remains farming. If you want to get this class, you will have to be at least level 50 and you have to complete a storyline before the Tower of Mirrors. Once you do it, just kill Scarletta until you get the drop. Usually there are people killing her in the crowded servers, so it should not be that hard. Then you turn it in and get the upgraded version of the class. Next up we've got another farming class, which is the Troll Spellsmith. This class is probably one of the best reputation rank 10 classes. You are able to buy it from the Blood Tusk Ravine once you reach rank 10 in the Troll faction. The easiest place to farm it is in the Blood Tusk War. It is a very good class because it can be used both for farming and it is good for soloing too. For farming, you have an AoE skill that hits up to 4 enemies, and if you crit, you can one-shot them. As for soloing, the Troll Spellsmith has a good kit that can cause debuffs on the enemy, like reduced haste and reduced damage, and apply buffs on himself, like crit chance and damage resistance. This class can also restore his mana and health. Other than that, he has a good rank 10 passive, which doubles your haste for some time, letting you deal massive damage. By the way, if you are enjoying this video so far and if you are an AQW player, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out any future videos that can help you out. The next class is probably one of the most underrated soloing classes, and it is the Glacial Berserker. This class is purely dedicated to soloing, as it has no AoE like the classes mentioned previously. All of his skills concentrate on a single target. The Glacial Berserker has the classical kit of the boss killer. He has healing, he has damage reduction, he has a good damage output, and he applies many debuffs on your enemies. Once again, this class is not good for farming because it has no multi-target skills. Other than that, this one has cool unique animations that don't match with those of other classes. If you want to get this, you will have to farm for rank 10 reputation in Glossera. Last on the list is a class that was recently buffed. It is the Cryomancer/Pyromancer, but the first one is more powerful. Once again, a class that has a very good soloing potential, as his skills can apply buffs on you, including a damage reduction and a healing over time. The enemy is going to suffer massive damage from your nuke and debuffs, like a stun and attack speed reduction. Unlike the previous one, the Cryomancer can be used for farming because his skills have a low cooldown and you have a high critical chance. The high damage though is compensated with the fact that you will not hit any more than a single enemy at a time. To get the Cryomancer, you will have to join Frozen Ruins and go through a storyline. Once you do it, you have a daily quest to complete for a week. Before you go, I have an important question for you. How many classes do you have and which are they? Pause the video and take your time to answer in the comments below. Click on this video right here to see the first video about 5 underrated classes. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.